stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So, just going to ask you about your inspirations, both as a chef and as kind of an entrepreneur. Differences between cooking in the Hong Kong market as it might be in other cities. Like, could you bring this restaurant or the same menu to a different city? Some general stuff like that. If that's okay. Okay. So, first question, as a chef and an entrepreneur, who are some of your inspirations for each, both in the cooking world and in the business world?
Well, the most important thing is to be able to have a great, diverse clientele who appreciates your talent and your product. And living in Hong Kong for 20 years allows you to work with products all around the world and at a very good flexibility to get the product. So it's great. It's really good. And I'm constantly on the move to open up new venues and do new things and exciting things to offer for the Hong Kong people. And people have asked me to go to Shanghai and China, Thailand, Indonesia, but I'm staying here.
Do you find, would you say you're cooking for the people that come to the restaurant, or do you cook what you like and what you like to eat, and people just seem to enjoy what that is?
Well, I've adapted my style as a European style, but obviously it's to a palate that the locals appreciate, and I'm very successful with it. It has the flavor, it has the taste, it has the explosion in your mouth, it has the ingredients, and they love it, and they keep coming back, so I'm doing something right.
And is the restaurant Hong Kong specific, or do you think you could kind of pick the restaurant up with the menu intact and move it to a different city and it would work just as well there?
I think I'm pretty good at understanding the palate taste of each country. If you go to Singapore, they want a little bit different flavor. If you go to Thailand, they want something different. So it's all about the culture and the taste of the market.
Right.
You have to adapt, and that's where a lot of chefs are not successful. They come from maybe Italy, they come here and they cook exactly the way they do back home, and,
right.
and sometimes they fail.
Is there a key element to what you just said, to adapting to the Hong Kong market compared to something somewhere else?
You have to know, like, first of all, the taste, the freshness of what the locals eat already, and then you have to incorporate it with your own style.
Right. For your menu, can you talk about your biggest surprise in terms of reaction to a dish, both positive and negative? Something that you thought, well, I don't know if people will like this, and they love it, or something you were sure that people will like this and the reaction wasn't as positive.
Well, I'll give you an example. I came up with a Mediterranean red prawn pasta from Italy, and instead of doing like the Italians do, I did a tweak to it. I used baby shrimp from Japan,
right,
and I used chili, garlic. I made a stock with it, so it gave a lot of a fragrant taste.
Right.
And for a Singaporean, it would give a lot of familiar taste of a prawn meat or something.
Right.
And for a local taste, it really satisfied the palate.
Right.
And I was like a winner with it. It was very successful. It had a lot of taste, a lot of great smell. And I finished with some batarga, some dried cod roe, and it worked for me. And also another dish that's been very loyal to me is a braised beef cheek ravioli that I braise for 12 hours. I slow cook it, and then I serve it into a ravioli, and I serve it with foie gras and black truffles. Right. And that's another hit for me. So there's a lot of dishes that I've kept on my menu for a long time that are really winners for me, and I don't change it. Right. And people would be very disappointed if I took off the menu, so I keep it.
And on the other end of the scale, has there been something that you thought would be successful where the reaction wasn't as good as you expected?
My My style is really straightforward, and I don't do crazy stuff. So I'm very, I fool around and I experiment,
Right.
but I don't go overboard. So
Right.
I keep things tasty, rustic, full of flavor. So I'm not too daring. I won't go overboard because I know this my customer won't go for it.
Right.
I want them to come back again.
Right, right. And you're a veteran of the Hong Kong restaurant scene. Lately, it seems it's exploding. And what do you attribute kind of that explosion to?
Well, everybody wants to open up a restaurant more and more. The rents have gone up, staff costs have gone up. It's a very, very high competitive market, so it keeps you on your toes. You've got to be better than the other guy, obviously. Your customers will always try the other restaurant.
Right.
But, you know, it's up to you to stay at your best, and then they'll come back.
And for someone that's going to visit Hong Kong, is there a street food? Is there a local specialty that you would say you need to, besides coming to Gold, that you need to have if you come to Hong Kong?
Definitely. I mean, Hong Kong has a lot to offer, like wonton noodle soup, char siu, dim sum is amazing, roast goose. You know, Chinese cuisine, and Hong Kong has a great cuisine to offer. So many different varieties of Chinese food, Japanese, Italian, Sichuan, everything you could imagine. So it's a food city. It's gotten a lot better in the last 10 years, and a lot of international people have come here. So it's great. It's exciting.
What do you do to get away, to relax? Is there part of the city? Is there something that you do here to kind of get away a little bit?
Yeah, I used to go to the gym and box for about an hour and beat the hell out of someone. It gives
That
me
works.
a good stress release, yeah.
That works. I think that's it.